Hey, we're back. Sorry for the delay there, guys. Had a knock at my door while I was AFK. Uh, nothing important though. Okay. So we're still on this mountain, still making our way through. We can go that way, or we can go this way. This way leads to, if I open this, something's gonna come out and attack me. Fortunately, with the wolf Omamori, we're doing enough damage that these don't matter. These little ones. Alright, so that's a thing. There's gonna be more enemies over here though. We can go that way, we can go up here. I'm gonna go up here first, because I think something spawns up here. I'd like to get it out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Okay, so let's go over here real quick. I'm gonna explore this pathway just to make sure there's nothing here that we can pick up. Damage. Get another one of these bitches. Okay. Oh, that worked out. Okay. Tried to grab me. Failed. Alright, our weapon is unfortunately taking some more damage here. Honestly, there's no better use for these, so we may as well. Also frees up a slot. I don't want to use it up on a bandage though, so. Let's go over here. We find a Omamori horse. Greatly decreases the amount of stamina consumed when sprinting in fights. Okay. I mean, I sprint around a lot, so I don't think that'd be a bad one. Right now we're using... Okay, damage down while dodging is better.
Did I finally make it out?
Alright. I locked our sanctuary to protect it, but don't you worry because I have the key. I'll be waiting for you at the mountain refuge. I won't let anyone or anything hurt you anymore. I'll protect you until the end of time itself. I'll stay by your side until death do us part.
Shed. They might be in there.
Map of Tsugisato. Okay, but that doesn't let us actually see it, game. This essentially tells me nothing. Oh, red capsule. Red capsule. I need to find the key. Alright. So the key... Oh, we replaced our toolkit with a toolkit. We got another Ryokan. Excellent. Alright, let's get these bitches here. Okay, we have that fuck who's still taunting us from a distance. There's a few different paths here. I'm fairly certain most of these get up at some point on this pathway. Like a fucking hurricane went through and killed all these, so. Chocobo? Chocobo says... Hang on. Another one of these bitches standing up. Getting ready to be down. Another Emma. Okay. All right, you're back. So there was a couple of things you did that made your playthrough of DQ8 more enjoyable. Okay, what'd you do? Because yeah, I found, like I said, I found a mod that like it's like a graphical update, which is kind of nice.
Shu. Ringo?
Okay, we actually have another Enma, so we may as well. Right. Do health. Okay, next one's gonna take 1,100. So I know I said we were gonna get an Omamori, but at the same time, I don't think it's a good idea to do that when I have an Emma. Ooh, Shriveled Ibarage. Now, because I just got that, I'm actually gonna buy an Omamori. We're gonna show you guys Omamori Roulette. There you go. Let's do it. Draw Omamori. We're gonna get a random one. It's probably not gonna be good, but we'll try. We got Plum, increases max stamina. Okay, well, you know, not the worst, but now you see. I'm pretty sure you could save scum it. First, you bankrupted the Sugiyama Dynasty and played a version that added back in the orchestral soundtrack in DQ8. That's another one I'm going to be doing as well. Is looking for a mod for that. Okay, there's a crowbar here. So the crowbar is really good. I don't know if it's better than the sickle, but I'll use it over the sickle as well. It's faster. I don't know if I can interact with this. I can interact. I didn't know I could do that here. Interesting. They add that in. Was that something you could do initially? Maybe. If you can't get through here, it'll probably close again, honestly. Seems rude. Anyway, something that happens here that frustrated me the first time I played through here was when you pick up this key, metal gate key, a metal key that can be used to unlock the metal gate in the mountains. You've come such a long way, you're doing so well. You don't need to worry about your silly old mundane world anymore. We'll break free from all of that here. Welcome to our sanctuary. The others are overjoyed to have you as a new addition. What? This fuck shows up. Okay, that took a lot less hits with the wolf memory. What a bag of shit. Alright. You always cheated and gave myself unlimited tokens, unlocked the alchemy recipes, and also forced drops from monsters to significantly reduce the grind. Highly recommend doing it. Also, now, always. But now onto the game itself. The OC for DQ8 is absolutely incredible. Yes, I probably won't do any of the above there, just because I don't mind that aspect of it. But, when you're playing by yourself, like,
No.
absolutely, do what you got to do to make it so that you fucking don't have to be subjected to a fucking grind. Especially if you're not a big fan of the grind. But yes, the music is really good. I love it. I love the music. And run, or you'll be well done. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Bitch. I stand on here. Red capsules. Red capsules. We're fine.
I need a break.
Red capsules. No break for you, Hinako. Actually, I'm gonna use that. Oh shit, didn't give me any time. Ah! Rude. Why don't we pick up the stuff in those boxes? So Chocobo says he thinks the main cast and story is really great for the most part, but the real standout is the main villain. Holy crap,
Finally
the
over.
main villain is always playing a part in the story and it's really good. Yes. There's something to be said about a story where like the main villain is like just, you know, in the background doing his own thing. But I always enjoy a good story where the villain just is like overtly involved. Dragon Quest has done both, and both of them it's done pretty well. So this shrine here.
Is this Sakuko's old shrine?
Yeah, I heard once that there was a shrine in Shambles near Shu's house, but I never knew it was here. Shu told me that back then that there's treasure at the roots of the divine tree or something. Sakuko once told me that this place is where the real Senensugi shrine is. Okay,
I
so
heard it used to do very well, but that people stopped visiting it after the fire.
yeah, Senensugi shrine here. There's not a whole lot here right now, but on New Game Plus, there is actually a few things that you have to do here to get the other endings. I'll take that. Yeah, so I won't go into too much detail on that. I don't know if we're going to do the other endings. I don't think so. I've done one other one in my spare time, and it did add a lot of information, but still a lot more confusion. I do think for the sake of the other endings, though, you guys should play the game yourself.
The divine tree.
Is the
It's in
divine
bad
tree?
shape now, but I bet it used to be pretty impressive at one point.
It's still pretty impressive. It just got like all right. Sakuko says that the custom of putting old tools to rest is called Sukumogami. During the course of history, it's somehow fused with the Inari faith, making it a special religious view of Ibisugaoka. The only shrine in town, Senensugi Shrine, was, as its name suggests, worshipping a 1,000-year cedar as its divine tree. After living to see 1,000 years, it was praised as divine. And then, once the divine tree turned to ash, it was time to worship the next oldest thing. Sakuko reckons that it just so happened to be a moss-covered Inari statue. Regarding the legend of the Sacred Sword, it is said that Ibisugaoka was a hidden village that once served as refuge for defeated soldiers of the Taira clan. Unfortunately, evidence to support this tale is yet to be found. Still, Ibisugaoka shares many cultural similarities with those of other hidden villages, and it is my belief that this tale is true. According to other local legends, the soldiers who fled here vowed to exact revenge upon the Minamoto clan and restore the Taira clan to its former glory. Upon swearing this oath, they buried the sword of their deceased leader at the base of the great tree that serves to protect this land. It'll be a historical breakthrough if we could find that sword. There's one character which played more in the story. That's Marcelo, Angelo's brother in arms. Yeah, he's an interesting character. At the button accident went to the middle school. Very Vegeta-like. I don't think you can go that way. Okay, so Shoe's house is over there. Can't go this way because the path is blocked. Looks like only Shoe's house.
So it leads here.
This is Shoe's house. I don't think we can go in.
It's locked. Maybe the back? Shu! Partner! It's me!
Alright. Guys, check this out. Now, this game doesn't have many ties to the actual, like, mainline games of Silent Hill that you might know, but this flower right here, people immediately recognized. Even I recognized it. I was like, hey, that looks familiar. This flower is where the drug White Claudia from Silent Hill, primarily Silent Hill 1 and 3, although it does appear in 2 in other areas. Anyway, this flower here is White Claudia. It's what makes the drug from the first and third game. Interesting that it's behind Shu's house in the water here. Red capsules, lots of red capsules. One of those flowers is in here. Front door to the key to Shu's house. The key to Shu's house looks like it's been left here, stained with dirt from Shu's long days of growing herbs. Description for my partner. Hinako began complaining of headaches in middle school. When I tried pinpointing the root cause, things always seemed to come back to stress arising from her poor relationship with her father. In other words, she's suffering from tension headaches. I first recommended that she use over-the-counter medicine, but soon she started asking for them more and more often. I don't like the thought of Hinako developing a reliance on such drugs, so I switched her to traditional Chinese medicine that used kudzu root and peony, as it should put less of a strain on her body. That said, I know the real reason she comes around so often isn't just because she's looking for medicine, but for a place to air her grievances about her father. As my grandmother always says, you can greatly improve the flow of someone's chi simply by listening to their troubles and empathizing with them. Hinako was thrilled with the medicine I gave her and said it worked wonders, but the truth is that wasn't the medicine alone. I want to hear all her troubles and concerns. I mean, that's my job as her partner, right?
Sure.
Look at that, one of those flowers is in the pestle.
I guess I'll wait for the two of them inside the house.
Go in the back door. Won't budge. Fuck you, White Lion. Feels like he was supposed to be a secondary major antagonist, but you only deal with him at the beginning of the and at the very end of the story. Personally, you feel like him playing a constant thought on your side. Thought the story would have made his turn at the end much more impactful. Instead of okay, cool. Yeah.
Shu, Wrinkle. Shoo!
Ow, rude. Fucking rude, dude.
The path ahead is one of great pain and suffering.
I know. But I'm not afraid.
Onward, then. Here we perform 3 rituals.
Run, hurry, there's no going back.
Okay.
I like Marcelo as a character, and I mirror your sentiment that I think she was underutilized, or he was underutilized. He was a very good Vegeta-esque character to Angelo's looks like Trunks, but not similar to Trunks at all. But I feel like if he had, like,
But I feel that you were with me.
I think it would have added an interesting dynamic to the game if the main villain and Marcelo were also trying to fuck with you the whole game, but their goals were different.
I must be the perfect.
Let us go, Hinako.
Yes.
Go. You go that way. This way. Okay, I can't go that way. Way is blocked. Why do you equip my knife? We're equipping the Naginata. That's what we fight with. This is our battle weapon of choice. This part could be a bit of a pain as well. There's enemies that love to hide in the ceiling. There's also not a huge amount of point in actually trying some stuff. Yes, chocolate. Okay, right, there you go. Save our game. This part is interesting though. Solemn letter. Halt the spread of corruption from the mortal world on thy hand, and cleanse it to a silver and noble sheen. Rejoice, Hinako, and be welcome. Alright. So I think we want to go to the right first. That seems right. Yeah, I don't think the enemies here in this part can actually be killed yet. So I'm fairly certain eventually they are killed. Yeah. I'm looking up because I'm fairly certain there are enemies that hang out in the ceiling, which is obnoxious, rude, and a pain in my ass. A lot of doors I just can't get through right now, though. Hang on, we gotta. I don't like having to do this, but the spider one here is great, but we don't really need it for here. So I guess we'll swap to that. And the wolf one isn't really needed. I need cat. Cat can stay on. Spider can swap to wolf. Here's our next step. Excellent. Now we can attack more. We charge faster. Good time. There's that fucker over there. I don't know if there's any real value in going over there. Yeah. I think if we're gonna be fighting anything, we should lure them over. The blue light. I wonder if I can get this thing to follow me. Yep, come here. Hip hop, skip. Hip hop, skip. Hip hop, skip. Yeah. Cry your little bitch eyes out. Get over here. Keep up. Keep up the nose. Good. Okay, so this blue light apparently doesn't act the same way as the other one. Alright, go figure. Well, this is interesting. That fox is ripping off that girl's face. He's up there. I love artwork like this. It's very interesting. Not specifically the face ripping part, but you know. Oh, there's the shrine here. Alright. Let's drop off our Higashi, shall we? Oh, I should have been picking those up. They're worth 80? Hell yeah. They're worth more than the Yokons. Well, that was dumb of me. Cameron Codex is fun and frustrating at both the same time. Is that the... I forget what the Cameron Codex is. That from the 3DS?
We have arrived, Hinako.
Yes. I'm coming.
What to told that? Don't give him that satisfaction so easily. Yeah, it's the 3DS exclusive. Hey, Tenny! We're back in the Dark Shrine. You missed the part where we were running through the, Can you, like... Bitch. Yeah, you missed the part where we were, fighting with, through the mountains. Actually, did not intend to counterattack her there, as I did not realize it was doing a counterattackable ahead. I like how I can just hear this thing downstairs just screaming. Yeah, the camera codex I liked. You got some cool costumes from it. Monster Arena is by the strategy guide type BS. Yeah, my dad really liked the Monster Arena when I was a kid. There are definitely some teams that are better than others, though, and knowing that beforehand is always helpful. Oh shit, we're already at our next break time. Well, we'll finish this little part first, though.
right here, by your side.
I see.
Oh, that audio work.
I am proud of you, Minako.
Thank you.
Just watches her collapse. Oh fucker. You thought Fox guy was good guy. Hmm.
I have administered painkillers. Does it still hurt?
No. It just... my arm feels a bit tense. Let's do the next one.
If you wish to move on,
I do. I feel fine.
Great how she's just perfectly okay with this weird fucking beast arm. We get to go beast mode.
It's a beautiful arm.
Is it? My right arm, now replaced with the arm of a fox. The ferocity of a wild beast rests within. Hold A near enemies who have been rendered inanimate to use Soul Siphon. This will prevent enemies from reanimating. Focus tag L1 plus RB. Or LT plus RB. Decimate enemies' razor sharp claws. Enemies defeated by focus attack with the fox arm will not reanimate. Oh, we can come back to that though. After. For now, though, it is break time. The arm is wrong. You'll look up the story later. I'll be right back.